Hey YouTubers, this is Virginia, and this is a subject I've been wanting to hit on for, I don't know, the past week or so, and I'm finally going to do it. I'm going to title this video, Real or Fantasy? Is YouTube and the people in it real, or is it just a fantasy that we look at these people on the other end of the screen, and do we see them as people that are just out in cyberspace somewhere, or do we consider some of them the same type of friendship that you would meet if you met for coffee every day or once a week or whatever? I'd really like to know your feelings on this, because I've been on YouTube now for, steadily since February, so it's been almost a year that I've been in my opinion, a real presence on YouTube. And I've developed, in my opinion, real relationships. And I think it's because we don't see each other, it's not tangible. We can't reach out and touch that person and feel that person physically, that maybe it's not, some do not consider it's not real. Because I've heard comments like, I have a real life, or they need to get a real life. Well, does that mean I have a fake life because I enjoy YouTube? Does it mean I have fake friends and I don't have or shouldn't have the same expectations from my friends that I've developed on YouTube or Uvu? What does that mean? To me, the people that I have met via YouTube, not all, but quite a few of the friendships I've developed, I consider true, real friendships. I expect the same types of relationships with them that I would if they lived down the street or across town and we met for coffee and I was able to reach out and give them a real hug. I expect the same type of respect and same type of relationship with my YouTube friends that I would if I was able to reach out and touch them. And I'm not going to use the word real, because I don't think I live in a fantasy life. I don't think I live in a fake life. And the struggles that we bring to YouTube and open up and help and support, to me, are more real than I've ever been in my entire life. So I feel that I've always had a healthy balance of, shall I say, real life and YouTube. I don't stay on YouTube all day long and watch videos all day long. I think there was a point where I was really obsessed with it at one time, but that dies down, and then becomes a happy medium. But what this video is about is the friendships I've developed on YouTube. I've developed some friendships where I've talked to women every single day and let them into my heart and my head, and just like I would if you lived next door. And when all of a sudden those friendships stop talking to you and stop calling you and stop participating, it hurts. It hurts because in my crazy head, I considered us close and friends. But then I hear people come on here and talk about that this isn't real, or it's not reality, or we need to get a real life, or I spend too much time on this. We all get wrapped up into certain things throughout our life where it takes too much of our time. That's understandable, but it doesn't make it fake. It doesn't make it unreal. And the people that we get to know and bring into our lives doesn't make them unfeeling. They do have feelings. So if you agree to meet with someone at a particular time for a visit or whatever the case may be, and you don't show, whether it's on YouTube or in person, to me it's the same amount of rudeness. It's the same. It's wrong. Without explanation, without, anything. So I'm real curious to know how you all feel about this medium. Are you developing friendships and those friendships just disappear? Do those friendships feel that this isn't reality? Do they feel that because you're halfway across the world and you'll never see each other? What is seeing each other? Is it any different to open up your computer screen and talk to this person as it is to see in person? To me, reality is reality. That's a real person on the other end of the screen with feelings and thoughts and emotions and laughter and tears. And I don't understand why it's so easy to develop these relationships and never talk to them again. How is it that you can have a screen name and develop friendships and then have a bump in the road to where one person or maybe two people, have a problem with you, and you, just drop off the face of the earth and then come back with a different screen name? To me, that's not reality. That's not facing, everyday issues and dealing with how to, live in society. As a person, you can't just say, well, my neighbor's bothering me, so I'm just going to pack up all my stuff and move to the next town and make a new name. How real is that? So why isn't this a real medium? Why aren't the people on the other end real people? I'd really like to know everyone's input on this. I'm really curious to see how everyone else is feeling, because the people that I've developed relationships with, to me, those are real relationships. I might not be able to touch you physically, but I can certainly touch you emotionally, and that to me is way more real than being able to touch physically. So when I hear people say that I'm giving up YouTube for a while, I take it quite personally. I take it as, well, you're not managing your time very well, and you're cutting me out. You're cutting our relationship off. Will you continue calling me on the phone? What kind of relationship is this that we're developing here? I'm real curious to know everyone's opinion on that, and I hope I get a lot of responses, because this is a subject that's been haunting me for quite some time. So I'm going to get this uploaded, and I hope I get all kinds of comments all day long, because I'm going to be looking all day. I'll be obsessed with this one, because I really, really want to know how you guys feel. So I hope you're having a great day so far. Bye.